or walk in a windwalk, yeah. Plus, if anything else needs to be cast, you can cast it, I guess.
Boromir needs to get his paralyzed removed.
What? I still got it on him? Oh, man.
Oh.
That's alright, my bad. You went in there and disintegrated everything, I was just like, alright. It's over.
Alright, so we'll go down and meander over to the turn.
Alrighty. Gonna take a listen?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, as you listen to this door, let's see what we got here. You hear nothing in this room.
Alright, if it's unlocked, I will attempt to open it quietly. See what there may be or may not be.
Oh, alright. I learned
Be or not to be.
Learned something new today. Alright, so you take a listen and you open up the door, and inside the room, this room seems kind of out of place. I mean, nothing like any of the other rooms that you've seen here. It's cold and barren of decor of any other chambers in the complex, so there's no drawings on the wall or anything. The floor is covered with a thick green carpet, and there's a long padded divan, which I had no idea what that is. So, does anybody else know what that is?
No clue.
Yeah, me either. It's a couch. I didn't know that. So there you go. Look at Nate over there. Nate, do you have one in your house? I think it's kind of like what the old Renaissance they used to kind of. I think the women used to lay on them. You kind of see them where it's kind of like a couch sort of type of thing.
Like one arm and then
Yeah. Yep.
open on that.
I think so. At least that's what this picture. I just wikied it because I didn't know what the hell it was. So, anyways, and so it's a long padded divan sits in the room's center. There's some small padded stools surrounding the divan. The walls are carved with kind of some nightmare scenes of a dual world. So I guess it kind of is sort of decorated. So the lower half of the carvings depict a world of caverns and twisting tunnels that are infested with massive worms and creatures that look like humans posing as worms, and creatures more horrifying than either of the things that was said. On the upper half, the worm monsters burst from the ground and ravage and ruin numerous humanoid civilizations. Dragons with heads of worms fly in the skies above, and towering over them is all an immense figure dressed in plate armor wielding a strange pole arm that combines a feature of a pick, an axe, and a mace. The man's face is hidden by a hood of the dark gray robe, but worms drip from under his cowl.
Rumptious.
Yeah. I'll open it up here in 1 second. And then you see 3 doors in this room. There's a door to the north, there's a door to the east, and there's a door to the south.
Alright, I'll go to the north one here.
Alrighty.
Facts about it.
Alright, so you take a listen and you hear nothing in the other room.
Right, so wait for the others to meander closer.
Alrighty. From the last room, right? All right. You want to open the door? I didn't see if Bose, if you did a stealth check to open the door or not, or if you were hoping to. Oops, you were waiting for Cormier. Cormier's going to stay out by the water. He's going to hang out there.
He's been paralyzed again.
He's kind of stuck there. Yeah, so Bose, you open up the door and you see a barren room that appears to be about 10 feet in width, width, and then about 15 feet in length. And standing immediately in front of the wall is a creature of zombie-like appearance that is standing in full armor guard, which you guys have seen before. I'll have you guys roll for initiative, and then I need perceptions from everybody else to see if you guys see it as well.
Oh, whoops, I rolled mine on the main.
That's okay, no problem. Alrighty. Excellent. Alrighty. And no surprise, because you guys both kind of recognize yourselves. Yes, he has a name. That's exactly right.
All right.
There's what his description is, too.
All right. I'm gonna have Chingle withdraw
Okay.
back behind
Alrighty.
Razik. An action. I'm going to form. Shot. Friendly friend of friends. Tanner, save us.
Nice. Alright, Tanner, you're up.
Trying to decide if I go buff or nuke.
Nuclear buff.
Nuclear buff.
Alright. Risk taking here.
Alrighty.
New one. Phantasmal Killer.
Alright. Sounds exciting. So he succeeds his roll.
So what it does is it puts an image in front of him that he's horribly scared of.
Oh, okay.
I would picture a Cormordo. If he succeeds his will save,
We lost you.
I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Well.
All right.
that was
Well,
good.
yeah, he saw.
It was exciting.
It was. He saw Cormier and he's like, all right, that's cool. He's lunch.
Awesome.
He's
That went
lunch.
well.
Yeah, he's lunch. Alrighty. Carl's up. Unless you want to move.
I'll
Yeah.
move to there.
Okay.
Right up against the wall.
Perfect. Yep, I got you. So Carl runs in. He'll be flat-footed. I linked the wrong picture. These guys don't bang the swords against the floor. Sorry.
Guys, I only see one.
There's only one. Man. Carl's had a hell of a time lately. He's just not on his A game. Alrighty. So before Razak goes, both doors behind you guys on either side, yeah, it's hard being sent in, open up, and you see two additional skeleton warriors similar to those that you are fighting. Both come out of the room behind you guys. Marcus, let me just see real quick. Hang on one second. So the guy kind of walks up to you guys, bows, and kind of stands there. His standard action was opening the, well, his move action was kind of opening up the door or whatever. And then Kardik does the same. Kind of walks up.
If you do a double move, I get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Or at least, we both like to take a claw now. Killed it. Claw was 18.
18 total?
Yeah.
Let me see what we got here. Nope, doesn't hit. Alrighty. That one does hit.
Yay.
Alrighty.
Oh, we played right into that, huh?
Yeah. Gave him a kick with his back feet.
Nice, nice. There you go. Alright. Razak, you're up.
I think they got to after Cormier.
You're going to wait to go after Cormier? Okay, gotcha. Alright, so he's going to hold his action, Cormier.
I don't know, man. Cormier likes to disintegrate things really fast.
He does, doesn't he? Takes all the fun out of it for everybody else.
You know what I was gonna say? You can take the fun out of the guy next to me.
Alright, so you are able to hit him. He does succeed.
Alright, I'll target him and roll damage.
Okay, or, yep, that'll work. Damn. That's just crazy damage. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright, so that was on Marquette, I think. Is that correct? I think that's Marquette. Yep, so there you go. So you kind of fry him with some damage there. Alright. Razak, you're up.
I'm sorry, man.
Alright, yep, no problem. Nice hit. There you go. Banging up against him now. It's either been super high or super low attack rolls, it feels like. Nice. There you go. So the one next to Bose is dead. Kind of falls apart into a million pieces on the ground. Excuse me. Alrighty. So Barnum looks kind of at Carl, and he sort of creates this vision of, and Carl gets an attack of opportunity. So if you want to do that now, you can. But he sort of makes this vision of what's in here someplace. Of kind of the age of worms, and sort of sees this image of all these worms kind of attacking people and destroying them, and really kind of a horrific kind of cataclysmic visions that he's seeing here. He needs to make a will save. If he doesn't, he'll be stunned, and he fails. So Carl is stunned with the dreams from Barnos.
See what happens when you get awakened? Stunning.
Yeah, and then he is going to try to attack Carl. And he's going to swing his sword and have his the eyes of the from both his face. So he's kind of swinging his sword twice and then kind of bringing his head towards Carl's head, where the eyes, the worms kind of shoot out of the eye sockets and try to bite him with 2 bites. Oh boy.
Does this guy have telepathy, Greg?
Which one?
The guy threw the phantasmal killer at. The guy that's attacking Carl.
Does he have telepathy? Let me see. He does not.
Oh, okay, all right. 'Cause Because that would have affected me because you resisted it, so that's why I asked.
Gotcha. I gotcha. So Carl took damage from the hit. Bear with me 1 second. That was the critical threat. Wow. So he hit you once with the sword with a critical threat. The second sword was also an automatic hit. The bite was a miss. First crit was not confirmed. Second crit was confirmed. Alright, so he's got more additional damage to do. Alright, so he hits Carl twice with the sword, and you see, with Carl being stunned, that the sword's really kind of sliced through, and Carl's pretty beat up. Alright, whoops, I guess it's to the top of the round. Bows and Chingo.
All right. We'll charge.
Alrighty. His thoughts are a spell-like ability. Tanner, Mike, just so you know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't want to shoot it.
Good thinking. Alright. So Chingo charges and kicks him. It does a moderate amount of damage there.
Had my Inspire Courage deal.
Alrighty.
And and
Got a hit. Excuse me. Nice. There you go. Some damage.
and
Alright. Tanner's up.
We'll tiptoe away slowly.
Alright.
Quick step.
Gotcha.
Keeping my eye on Kardik, I'll reach my hand in there and touch Carl.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
Spontaneous cast. It's a level 4 spell.
There you go. Carl feels better.
I don't get a move, do I?
I don't think so. You can either 5-foot step or move.
I already 5-foot stepped once. Okay,
Yeah.
yep, I'm good.
Alrighty. Carl's up.
I'll leave room if he wants to run past me.
Still stunned, right?
He is still stunned. Actually, yeah, he's stunned until Barnos' next turn. So, Kardik, who's right in front of you, you notice that he lifts up his sword to attack Bose, who's up on the horse. But you notice that his sword immediately turns into almost a shadowy type sword. And it does a touch attack versus a non-touch attack.
Bugger.
And he gets 2 attacks, so hang on with me here. First one's going to be a hit. Second one's a hit. And so... And then he also gets a bite as this full round, so he's going to try to bite you as well with his eyes. Which misses. And then...
Keep your eyes to yourself.
here comes the damage for the 2 swords.
Schwack, schwack.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
You bastard.
There we go. Alright. And then Cormir, you're up. Footstep for Cormir. Off the line there. Oh boy, here comes the disintegrate.
After 3 a.m. I'm on an 100% disintegrate policy.
I get you. Alright, so he fails. You're able to hit him.
Well, the guy is still alive.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Nice. Alright. Razik's up. Hit. Alrighty. Hang on 1 second. So he immediately, when you hit him, turns into a shadowy type form of himself. And go ahead and roll a d50 or a percentile for me to see if you hit him. That one misses. And he immediately turns back to his normal form. Let me take that off. Alright, you can do the rest of your attacks. Sorry, there was a lot of static there, buddy. What was that?
Which one missed?
The tentacle did. Yep, the tentacle. The one you just did. Now you can do your rest of your attacks. I guess that's the one to miss, not that one. Go ahead and do your damage. He's going to be dead. It's only got 1 hit point. Nice. So you completely destroy that one. And that one's dead. Nice job. Alrighty. So you guys are able to destroy all 3 of these. The other rooms that the doors were open to, I'm sorry I didn't open them, were very similar to the room above where they were just kind of empty rooms. All right. Nice.
Well, did they have any gear or anything left in the rooms that were worth a dang?
Actually, they do. They each have a sword.
All right. Can identify them.
Yep. You guys cast detect magic. They do glow. And
Razik, you want to give it a whack?
spellcraft.
Who's the best? Who's got the best spellcraft? I'll cast identify on him.
Razik.
I think it's Razik. Yeah.
Man.
There you go.
Sister.
All right, Razik, give us a roll.
Here's my assist.
All right, that's a good assist. Razik gets 23, 33. I'm not sure why it didn't apply to him. That's weird.
Plus 10.
Yeah, that's all right. So 33. So you identify these as magic +1 bastard swords. Do you want to try to re-identify that book you guys got now?
Sure.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me another roll, Razik. If you guys want to assist, you can. Oops, that'll teach me. I stopped mid thing there. Oh, it applied to you, Tanner. That's weird.
Yeah, they did hang, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. So you guys recognize this book as a where is it at here? I gotta find it. It's a manual of health. So essentially, if somebody reads the book, you get a +1 to your Constitution.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but it only applies to one person. So whoever reads it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think that was it that you guys had to identify. I think. Cormier, I assume being 3 o'clock, it's time for you to crash out. I believe, or no?
Yeah, it's getting pretty late for me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So, you guys did a great job. If I can, let me just do the XP real quick, because there's a lot. Oh, rats! One other quick thing. I'm sorry. So, I completely forgot. When you drank out of the water, Bose. Yeah, there was another vision that was in the room. So, okay, if you guys just give me 2 minutes, I'll be happy to read it, and then we'll get the stuff done. So,
Vision.
yeah, your first vision. So, when you guys were in the room with the thing, the immediate surroundings kind of wavered and faded, replaced by a bird's eye view of the city of Kulithmar at its height. Yeah, right. He lost his other hand. The streets are empty when you're looking above because it seems like there's thousands of citizens have gathered en masse in the central plaza surrounding the Spire of Long Shadows. Suddenly, a foul energy wells up from the spire at the center of the city, sweeping outward and felling all the living as it passes over them. For each creature that falls, you feel a silent but potent sense of wrongness, as some indescribable part of a creature, perhaps its soul, is drawn back towards the Spire of Long Shadows to be absorbed into the strange black monolith of stone that balances at its peak. As the energy builds around the peak in a shimmering image of colossal humanoid figure, its body composed of millions of writhing worms takes form around the Spire of Long Shadows. Its arms rise in triumph. Yet in another moment, that triumph pose seems to change to one of rage and soul-wrenching cry of fury of tears that come out of the face. The image shrinks, pulled into the stone monolith at the spire's peak, and implodes in a horrific wet burst. In an instant, the city is quiet again, yet the vision fades. The first signs of unlife spread throughout the thousands of dead bodies strewn around the ziggurat's base as bodies now festering with green worms rise from the death. And then the image disappears. Can I have a knowledge religion? Everybody, if you want, you can.
Don't have that.
Okay. Alrighty. So, you can do an untrained knowledge or an intelligence. You can just roll your intelligence modifier. It'll be fine too. I got Razik's, I got Tanner's. Coromiers. Alrighty. F +6 if it's undead related. Okay. Yep. So, Razak, unfortunately, you're not able to discern what this is, but Bose actually. Bose, you know from the religion that in your kind of your studies of Caius and whatnot, that the Washa energy that was drawn out of the crowd was not only the souls of the Caius minions, but it was their faith to the king. The Spire kind of drew up their lives as well as their faith in a way that kind of reverses channeling of divine power from a deity to its cleric. So it actually sucks it out versus giving them this. And it kind of sucks it all into the monolith at the peak of the Spire. The possibilities of what a powerful creature could do with this much devotional energy is staggering. Ascension to godhood, or perhaps the most obvious use for such energies. And then Tanner, you also know that the enormous figure that appeared was actually Caius, but he was not able to control his ascension to godhood and was trapped in the monolith. So that was that vision there. I think with all the fighting you guys did today, you may actually get another level, believe it or not. So
If not, we can go back and nuke those Caius with my channels.